What's up, everybody? This is Crash from GBR. Today I'm bringing you the review for Jotun Valhalla Edition. Jotun is developed by Thunder Lotus Games and is available now for PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, Wii U, and Xbox One. All footage is from the Xbox One edition, and you can pick it up right now from the Xbox Store for $14.99. So let's pick up our battle axe and jump into the review for Jotun Valhalla Edition. First up is content. Jotun is a single-player only action-adventure game where you play as a recently deceased Viking woman who must battle her way through the Jotuns to enter Valhalla. So what are Jotuns, you ask? Well, basically, Jotuns are just big-ass bosses that you're gonna have to fight to make your way into Valhalla. And what, may you ask, is Valhalla? Valhalla is basically the heaven version in Norse mythology. You're gonna play as the Viking woman Thora, who uses a battle axe to kick the asses of these Jotuns. You'll also learn some magic spells along the way to use against these Jotuns that will help give you the edge in the fights. Now, these magic spells or powers, along with your trusty axe, are the only way you're gonna beat these giants' asses. And these giants are some tough Jotuns, let me tell you. Now, while these Jotuns do have certain attacks that they're going to use, they don't follow certain patterns. So you're going to have to use your quick wit and responses to dip, duck, dodge, and roll away from these badasses so you can use your powers or your battle axe. And if you don't dip, duck, dodge, roll, and throw your battle axe and use your powers in a certain way and beat these Jotuns, the game does a good job of telling you what a miserable human you are. Now, Jotun revolves around exploring the worlds, finding your powers, and fighting the Jotuns. There's also some puzzle solving thrown in. After your untimely death, you are sent to the Void, which is essentially just a big hub world. Now, this Void hub world is split into 5 paths, and within each of these 5 paths are the locked doors to the Jotuns. And the only way to unlock these giant-ass doors is to explore the worlds and find the runes, which are essentially keys to unlock the big-ass doors. Now, while some of these worlds do have enemies, they're far and few between, and very little combat happens outside the boss fights. Now, other than finding these runes, you're going to want to explore all these worlds so you can find all your magic powers, such as Frigg's Healings, Heimdall's Shield, Loki's Decoy, Frey's Speed, and Thor's Hammer. You even get to wield Odin's Spear. How friggin' awesome is that? So Jotun is all about exploring the awesome world of Norse mythology so you can unlock the doors and fight the Jotuns. And after you fight the Jotuns, you get to fight Odin. And after you fight and beat Odin, you enter Valhalla. Now, the Valhalla edition of Jotun just gives you an extra mode after you beat the game. This mode just makes all the bosses extremely hard and even more difficult to fight with your axe and your powers. They're gonna throw some battle moves on you that you would never dream of. So good luck trying to beat all these Jotuns in the Valhalla mode. And trust me, you're gonna need all the luck you can get, because all these Jotuns are one tough cookie. Next up is quality. And up first, graphics. Now, Jotun is one pretty looking game. It's obvious that the developers and artists put a lot of love, heart, and soul into making this game. Jotun uses a hand-drawn art style that is very distinct and extremely pleasing to the eye. All the worlds are different and unique and never become repetitive or old. Also, the camera does some magical things. It's constantly zooming in and out and letting you know just how small you are in this huge Norse world. It's always an awesome sight to behold when you scale a flight of steps and see the world in front of you that you need to explore. And while some of the areas of the worlds can feel barren and deserted, there are some interesting things that you're gonna find, like the creepy old wells. Now, these wells are just one of many examples of the awesome art design that flows through the entire game of Jotun. Just look at this creepy damn thing. Next up is sound.
Þannig var okkar heimur skapaður. Sköpunargoðsögninni hefur verið lokið.
The sound of this game is also on par with graphics. Now, there is some voice acting in this game that serves as a narration as you play through the game. It's in the old Odin language, and while I don't know if she's actually saying real words or not, it sure does sound the part. While exploring, you'll also be subject to some awesome ambient music that just adds to the whole Norse mythology theme. While there's not a huge variety of sound effects used in this game, the ones that are used are friggin' awesome. When Thor goes to do a heavy axe smash, it actually sounds like that axe weighs a ton. And the first time you come across this big bitch and hear her laugh, you might just crap your pants a little bit. And a game that can make you crap your pants by sound alone has some damn good sound. I mean, just listen to this bitch. Next up are controls. Now the game has a minimalistic, simple to use control scheme. You have a light and heavy attack with your battle axe that are mapped to the X and the Y button. The A button will let you duck, dodge, and roll, while the B button will let you use your god powers. The right and left bumper will let you switch between your god powers, but keep in mind that you have a limited amount of each god power to use. If you only got 2 of Thor's hammer and you use it, you lose it. The controls are tight and responsive, but one thing to note is how heavy your battle axe really is. It takes almost 3 seconds to swing that heavy ass battle axe. Next up is performance. There's definitely not much to say about Jotun in the performance category other than Odin would be proud. Throughout my 5 to 7 hour journey battling the Jotuns, I suffered no major issues, bugs, or glitches. You will, however, come across some loading screens as you go through the worlds, but these are just a minor issue and it really didn't affect the gameplay. Last up is delivery. So while Jotun may be light on the action considering it's an action-adventure game, it was one hell of a fun and exciting experience. The game is all about making your way to Valhalla, and the only way to do that is by defeating the Jotuns. And I gotta say, fighting these Jotuns and making them my bitch was a satisfying experience. Jotun is just one of those games that you're gonna remember playing for a very long time. And this is due in part from the collection of the whole, from the sound to the graphics to the Jotuns themselves. So I rate games on a buy now, buy later, or never buy. This is a buy now. This is a very unique game, and if you're into action-adventure games, this is one you shouldn't pass up. I swear on Odin's testicles that you will like this game. So if you like the review, maybe subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down and you can go to hell. Nah, I'm just joking. Anyway, until next time, keep on gaming.